Digital Online.
Now on no 2023 na ye presidential candidate no. That time na was support to Honorable Kennedy Japan. Now the all catch me say, "O he Juma mabedi no constituency nim. Ono ana small town. Ama enne ono as a party executive no. Na nima benyam e won the area ama okasa obia nya ebuoma no. Won't me enhwe han. Not this time no. Baby a me pesa me kono won di machi. Into a Bible we say, "Ini pa yi omuti no. Why na me support no? Na ono so emeta machi yen support no." Okan we ka chen say onya abutre if you say me decide. If you say amoke kan sem bebre. Me de na me say omo call last time no. Ene omo yi omuti no. Ye ka obi a na adwumu do onim nyansa owa ho brase na wasua de na what the experience na owan hyehyeye pa e be create jobs e de Ghana be conscious empempenso bi a e de ahoto ene nkoso e be ba Ghana no na de menim ene Dr. Baumia enso so me niside ba cho muntem ye me kan si asem so if you say na ebi ni ma sorry say despite all these credentials no almost say the niko biema yen win. And I'm say okay, say in the party no I set up a commission. Say election review committee. Yen hwehwem e kwan e fa so e win cuz no munyina dey so bono. And there are other independent election review committees so a yete ye. Omunyina e hwehwemu no obie no a ba conclusion say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ntina ye lose abam. Na ye we nyina ewie no na aspirants bi egu so eka ni kromfo kra anto abama no ni kromfo kra ampe no na we show Dr. Baumia every northeast region and the constituency wale. Now the constituency there's also a twin constituency called Gambaga, Naligu Gambaga. 2 twin constituencies, one free. Traditionally, nanka NDC seats, any NDC region. You got to obey. Say 2 constituencies you free no. You winning. Say region now free no. You winning region. In fact, it is the only region. Niveaus, votes, increase here. Ashanti region, your votes conform. Eastern region, your votes conform. Northeast region, Kwani regional, the votes increase here. Until we be job because the crown form pena. And the cry and I the crack. And the crack. You contempo. Now, the closest rival in this election, Honorable Kennedy Japan. His own constituency, Asin Central, we lost in the 2024 election. And his own region, we lost the presidential. And so, why not? It's clear. Me politics, I bring for Atabam Hono. Because you say me from Makuma and a politics, me the my dream. Into the idea figures no be catch me no. I don't know me the be adwuma. Enti me hu say e yen kontompo e no mucha. They toss me enu. Almost we Muslim tina Ghana for anto abama no. O man kasa. In Shayesu constituency e wo Kumasi ha. Predominantly Christian community. I catch for constituency pa. My friend and brother Stephen Amwa is the constituency, is the MP. On one case, he's been champion in this narrative. Say, Dr. Baumia Muslim unti. But who could have votes near to honor? Dr. Baumia as presidential candidate in a Muslim, no, he got more votes than the MP parliamentary candidate now. Were Christian? I want to share constituency. It will be a catch you say, we're Muslim tia. Wouldn't be arguing. Asin North, my good friend, he is a pastor, Reverend in Team Fojo. In his own constituency, Dr. Baumia votes Asin Woho. In Asin Central,
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station. Hot Digital Online.
Who became the MP in that constituency? The where lies this?
Our cabinet was Sebi, Nana Jimu Dr. Dr. Mahmoud. Every say, Mama Topogo Pempe, Mr. Cabinet says, in Fienso and if fun. A group of the Guardian now should be another the policy by Coco Parliament, Cabinet, after the Koyano for Mabremi, Mingunya Safo. Our cabinet was Sebi, Nana Jimu Dr. Dr. Mahmoud.
Okay, so that made us say, Eric, so that's a breath and go down. And this video, I'm a boss is saying. What's the controversy about this video? I'm not because me who your kind. Okay. Or say, and in fact, or say, no, or say, Omoa e kase neno. And omo ani omujire neno. Emu mi yunu na akọ cabinet. Doctor say we do chum. Oko one term cabinet. Dr. Abner Champon then they bear half term. 1 year saying and oko cabinet. Or say there are people even on oko cabinet omantimi for policy ba kupu amma cabinet for consideration. There be omoko tana so kofi. No say or when you pay cabinet the kind of a nipa adwene at cabinet. Any nyansa say nkrofo ni kura no a opam bon the bar for DB or so that DB trade DB. Na otumu sampa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni nimu die no o se emudo enu ti no san kra eden e to sebe e de ka ho na we obi se ne kokko apan
where the emu a so bi adwene ho ne se keyword equal school say
underline the keyword okay
what say so what can say ye wu badwene ma na nyansani a na adwene mu do se tio na adwene mu do se Bawumia no the suffer say hono but we anfa na adwene mu do but o say na adwene mu do sene enti obi nyina adwene mu do edo obi ade ansini Bawumia enti ho na say Ghana for mu twi no sa na kire o ka say ye hunu badwene ba bia na nyansani a na adwene mu do se Bawumia o cabinet wo dia na tese wo si cabinet for no obi adwene mu no de se Bawumia na emu wo so wo hunu de na adwene mu do sene Bawumia meaning say wo ma obi adwene mu do but obi adwene sene Bawumia me jana me huno.
Okay, so meso me dey also ka say what town about 7.5 years na cabinet wo no nyansafo e wo ho no wo hu dey sebe na dwene mu do ten Dr. Bawumia which means e dey get true cabinet for members na ye nyansafo san waka sa omu nyina ye nyansafo e no se na dwene mu do body bend the woman. Woman, now the footballers say over to Messia, but will be our skill. It's what the only thing he wanted to say is say among the woman Holomuya for Dr. Bawumia was more smarter, but he paid the woman. And it's to about men these are.
I will say, well, in this for Pony say, and this is only be a national. In Canada, and then better beside can be when they say, I don't big Cambo could do a punk video in the festival. Who had meant yes, not about the Poco Prempe. The two about there be okay. Boss, not about said Dr. said that Napo, I can win. Now will be say one Yassi. And Jalun to the basket Dr. Bawumia vote to how much money back all on the Tita ballot to those? Yeah, no, only the vote to Quattro. Nipa ko da so o se MP before nyina ye Jimmy fo en kwasiafo pa o nim ni ti a o zani kwasiafo ku
say say oni a o me yesa say wakasa tia na do me bo ana ba kana ne da fond ye o kasa tia omanpani da akofo
obi a
party fo na papa ne friends ha ko usa munyina wadi wo munyina atem ene dia mo nka
adubu ahinu nyina
adubu ahinu ma wu ko nyina wadi wo munyina atem na na podi ende ene mo ka obi a otuma tena radio so ase MP
me dey na me jo ha me dia ya no dey to do mo say en obi support Dr. Bawumia na wakasa the kasa na no se be afeto Dr. Bawumia but the people so on personally one way candidate o di atem no what dey happen mo ka na media
Madam Asebusianti da sebre ajeam na God na sarbedi akoma cho mo ken cappuccino e wo ha sei o de bidima ko
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Abraham, this is where it gets interesting. Based on a 24th December purported gazette of the election results, Abraham, take the timeline very way. 24th December. 2024. Electoral Commission at the Gazette to be at the buy. That Gazette no ye jina no any file parliamentary election petition because which Article 94 and PNDC Law 284 representation of the people's law. I can't say who makes me the parliamentary election petition at the advance 21 days after the gazette of the election and not before. Indeed, the Supreme Court in several cases I can say when you file a parliamentary election petition prior to the gazette notification, the action will be considered premature and will therefore be struck out.
Yeah, because the gazetteer won't mean
the gazetteer won't mean court.
Sure.
Intiemo, based on that 24th December purported gazette, no, Brakwame, yeah, court at the High Court in Senior Friend Tamale. Matoteniyo. Now, yeah, court in Tamale, no. In a Matunindam. A man, a lawyer for a filing a motion or notice raising preliminary legal objection. Preliminary legal objection. What was the nature of the objection? The objection is to the effect is say the NDC candidates no have occurred premature. And that the actual gazette, 6 January 2025. And so the date on that gazette notification is 6 January 2025 And so, based on the
news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
6 January 2024, in the date for the Gazette here, and the action mounted by the NDC candidate at the High Court in Tamale was premature. Macho Teniyo. NDC candidate knew who he are. In fact, he filed a motion, and accompanying the motion was an affidavit. That affidavit, or no, Matunyinda Mankasa in the deposit to the affidavit, and he took an oath. Ocean the deposition now. Make I say ocean the depositions now. Okay, in the deposition say the day of the Gazette, 6 January 2025. In the NDC candidate knew who Sanan was so okay. Say 6 January, yeah. And that is the date you think was the Gazette notification, yeah. The rule says I have 21 days. In that 21 days now, all can want some no. I'm still within the range, even if you calculate from the 6th of January. That's what I mean by what you here.
Me too, Honorable.
Good. In the NDC candidate, quickly or withdraw the initial petition or file because now the respondent agrees to say 6th January and not 24th December. So based on that, you withdraw your initial petition. You withdraw, and of course, you say, you can't just withdraw like that. Cancel. So I am awarding cost I think it was 10,000 cedis. Share what back court without blah blah blah. No, you pay what they mean using colloquially a cost or penalty of 10,000 Ghana cedis. Then you're okay. If you withdraw, now that you say a 6th January, we are still within the 21 days. And I file a fresh petition. And the fresh petition now file High Court SSA Obibeka the issue down for trial. NDC for witnesses Ebra. Electoral Commission for witnesses Ebra. Martin now also for witnesses Ebra. And now judge go through a full trial. A full trial. If the judge go through a full trial now on man decision, a coba say said you yenya Martin Dam. Now a coba say you declare the seat vacant. Now you order for re-election or rerun of the election. The aftermath of it is a matter of public record. Nti Ekobasa from nowhere na Martin said no. Sebio, the proper date for the Gazette, no. The proper date for the December. That date now NDC candidates no AUZ, That is the proper date of the Gazette. And not the 6th January now, on Onobeka High Court judge now, what deposit to affidavit. That is not it. That's why this is where it gets intriguing. Because, in our call High Court judge, Tamale, say, the initial petitioner NDC candidate no mountain, a premature. And because it is premature, you think A, B, C, D ought to be done. In the year, withdraw your petition. And I file a fresh one. Based on
the news, the interviews, and what have you. All packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station. Hot Digital Online.
Okay, based on that, your 6th January, you bring in a fresh action. Which fresh action, you are litigating judgment about. Now, since the judgment didn't go in your favor, why a 360 degrees say, oh, that 24th December now, NDC candidate in UZ, that is actually the proper date, and not your 24th, and not the 24th winner. NDC candidate, at the buyer. And I say, Mother, what is happening? You can't eat your cake and still have it. Well, in our day application at the bar court, at the catcher court, you say, the date for Gazette is 6th January. And in fact, that's funny. We share affidavit now, or now. On one case, mu say, oh, as far as he is concerned, the 6th January, that is the proper date for the Gazette notification. And we said, okay, if this is what you are saying, since we are within time, we will withdraw the petition, and the court awarded cost against us. Based on that cost implication, in Aja, the two and among, Obeka say, yeah, then in the 2 sir. Now, also on one affidavit now or the bar court now. This is essentially what he says, and I just want to read for our listeners. Paragraph 8 of the affidavit in support of the motion to strike out, sworn to by Martin Yundam himself, or the quote, that available records show that the parliamentary election results of the December 7th, 2024 election nationwide, including that of Pandai constituency, were published in the Gazette or gazetted by the Electoral Commission on 6th January 2025. Attached here too and marked as Exhibit JS3 is a copy of the page of the Gazette notification of the parliamentary election results. Show is even profound. That list shall be sought to send the soft copy of the full Gazette to this court. Paragraph 8 of Onwa Ne affidavit in support of the motion to strike out the petition as premature. It is based on this way, in fact, also the Gazette notification that he attached, INA SBJS3 now, it says Ghana Gazette, 6th January 2025, Electoral Commission Ghana, detailed parliamentary election results, date of region, northern region, SN number, name of candidate, Matthew Nyendam, Daniel Nsala Wakpa, and Donko Eric Nipani, and Obiani result. It is based on this now NDC candidates and say, okay, so what kind of ODIA affidavit your position is say and we call so that I can reach out. So it was on this basis now judge no make judgment. Now Martin Yindan now goes to court to say, sir, Daddy, date for the Gazette no 24th December. And by the reckoning, that would also mean that it is within the 21 days after the election. December 7th, 24th December. Which a timeline now, Electoral Commission, or see, this is the Gazette way. So, for all intents and purposes, and based on good faith, bona fide, yeah, can I say, okay, we'll mount the petition based on your 6th January. After judgment, no court here will be and now we'll go Supreme Court. So that be Supreme Court, that be. The truth of the matter, say, the Gazette date near December 24th. And because it is December 24th, I judge the four. At the time, our NDC candidate mounted the second petition, 21 days now per month. And so, to the extent that 21 days upon any petition filed after the 21 days is considered incompetent. If the petition is incompetent, then you cannot mount a successful judgment on it. Because then, the jurisdiction of the High Court was not properly invoked.
Now, you know, you learned judges at the Apex Court. No? One more answer the working chronology of these events now leading to say the High Court can't say one to a ban from.
In fact, that is one of the things we want to read in the judgment. Almost said the judgment will be available in February. I personally want to know how the Supreme Court resolved the timeline issues. I want to know how the majority decided that, okay, notwithstanding the affidavit in support of the motion to strike out the original petition, notwithstanding the fact that Martin Ndam and the High Court swore to, it's like he's taking an oath and said this is what it is. And based on that, A, B, C, D has been taken. It's based on that. petition was premature. I want to know how the respected justices of the Supreme Court, the majority, resolve the issues of timeline. Because the whole case before the Supreme Court was on timeline. It is either the Supreme Court accepts the 24th December or the Supreme Court accepts the 6th January. Martinindam Nankasa at the bar court no. But you see, much earlier no, there was a previous decision of the Supreme Court, in the case of the Republic versus High Court, Koforidia, I think it's a contempt matter involving Nyaminia, the late Yaokumi Enes. May his soul rest in peace. Into usher the case of the Republic versus High Court 3, Koforidia. Espati Enes Yaokumi, applicant Henry Boate Yado, first interested party, Electoral Commission, second interested party, the Clerk of Parliament, third interested party. Again, by a majority decision comprising Professor Mensa Bonsu, Gaiwu Kofi, Ajay Frimpong, my Lord Ajay Frimpong, in the throw the decision.
Council, and yeah, where the mammy train? Now, Matisi, a simple person called review. Now, review.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Redmond Properties and Investment Limited. Redmond.
Hot Digital Online is celebrating 20 years of compelling content. We birthed a dream 20 years ago, and today we are here with you celebrating. It's 20 years of bringing you relevant news, the eye-catching stories, 20 years of entertainment, 20 years of growing together with you. We say thank you for sharing our journey with us for 20 years. We share our brand promise with you by continuing to bring you quality Ghanaian content. Wake up with Hot Digital Online every day because it's 20 years of compelling radio. You are listening to Hot Digital Online, celebrating 20 years.
This is the kind of good news I should be getting on a daily basis. Thanks to UnityLink, my life has become so much easier. I have on my phone in my palm right now the brand new UnityLink mobile app. It's free and easy to use. And I must say, it's fast, safe, and secure. UnityLink has the best exchange rates. Sending money to anybody is as easy as going through my phone book, selecting the person's name, bam, it's gone. It's really a great feeling when you know you can send money instantly to MTN, Vodafone, Airtel Tigo. Easy. Now I can even transfer money from my mobile phone into my bank account and pick it up at the bank instantly. I can even send airtime to loved ones. The UnityLink mobile app makes it possible for you to send money to over 3,000 locations in Ghana. Now it's time for you to download the free UnityLink mobile app. On Android, go to Google Play Store. On iOS, go to Apple Store and get sending now. UnityLink mobile app. Money go, money come. Fast.
The Moroccan Baba Rehoboth Havens. Biaya Emma Wakwenya, Mawone Wabusia nya setnapa, Esaya Dine Papa, Nebo Shasi free $55,000 per. Rehoboth Havens Adaya Yan Ye, Esia Ye Mensa Damfa, Enya Biaya Tnakeke, Eya Biaya Emma Wahotoswo, Ne Bambo. Fanose wote mantemwa, Aho Bambo Shonko, Enije Biaye, Ni Asumdria Eyema Wabusia Woho. Ghana fodo do na ewa manone eni da so so mbetumi atofie wo Ghana, Eya Kechiri, Esaya Sudi Pie Delmosonti. Na nokwasem ne se edise Ghana ni bia tumi ye fiura bebi a woni wabusua benya hotoso na asan ye japade amachirima sane ebeye obi bia benya kwenya aye fiura nti Rehoboth ne Ghana sikankrabia hodo aye hyehye esonko a ema wotofie na watua ne nkakra ne ehia ne se wode $5,000 beto ase na eno ma wakwenya ma utumi tu kotenemu na ne aka no watua ne nkakra Wama wefie du baako a wodi betua woka sene yebeya ahokyere bia memo ye wo 2, 3, 4 bedrooms a yahye da siesie no se emma wahotoso bambo, and near setnapa. Mention Chanwana Sekra, Bodachi Hobine, Fraying, what plus 447 917 376 631. Anna plus 233 24 476 4499. ABM plus 233 55 375 1933. Rehoboth Social Housing. Yamawani Daswa so be Fira Bemo.
AJN and Co Limited. Wow! Quality accounting and tax services. And now officially recognized as one of the top 200 UK accountants in the 2016 Sunday Times list. Hooray! Come, let's do business and even save you more money. AJN and Co Limited. We are chartered certified accountants and business advisors. One of the finest in the country with quality professional services and excellent customer delivery. Our services include preparation of company and annual accounts, bookkeeping, self-assessment, payroll services, preparation of charity accounts, gift aid claims, tax planning, tax returns, business plans and advice, company registration, preparation of budgets, all kinds of mortgages and remortgaging. And now we are one-stop shop to arrange protection for general insurance, life cover, medical and health insurance, and income protection. We mean business. That is why we are now officially one of the top 200 accountants in the country. Yamaya budinya echese yaduma soeni entibra. Niyenya u tax returns eni waduma hu sikasem nyina emau. Na yebabua u amuenya mortgage. Na ya ye insurance inshishaya efata wo wajuma eni wabusue nyina. So big companies, small businesses, charities, sole traders, self-employed, shops and restaurants. Please call Let's Do Business on 0163 447 0495. That's 0163 447 0495 or 0788 307 7742. Our address is AJN and Co Limited, Equitable House, 10 Woolwich New Road, London, SE18 6AB. Visit www.ajnandco.co.uk. Now officially a Sunday Times Top 200 accounting company.
Abusia and Franza Mahin Afi 2026 and Kranza Homecoming Air Basso. Now, on any moment, I ask my cousin Miensa Air Parkway Lunch and no UK, Air United Kingdom. Now, Abusia Matia Air 7th March 2026 and at Jumadini Eber Koso Air UK. I the Ebro Ewachim for TV. Abusia and Kranza Mahine Aquinalo. Siba Omaso, Akunyale Suye, Kranza Mahema, Otun for a penny. Omo Eba UK, Abusia, and Kranza for UK in Asia Omo El Hono. Na fee and Kranza homecoming. Oban Kranza, Misa Tichili and Meeting Debre, any friend Kranza. Oba Young True, Oba Bomu, Oba Eye Asika for what Ghana had in Kranza Dimon Tintiman, Oba politics and Kranza for woman with Dimon Tintiman. And in Kranza mine this year, or throw Obi Bia, no Bia Abba, Fee na Waye homecoming. Now we know and Kranza for the baby now I'm on it, and in a luncheon, no official luncheon, no air coso UK, a Dominion Center. The 7th March 2026.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Odds Digital Online. The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Sensational happy birthday to Jaden Van Dyke. And to Jaden Van Dyke, today is your birthday. Wish you all the best of luck. May the Lord protect you, guide you through, live up to expectation. And to my sweet Maureen, and also to Mr. Van Dyke and the family, Lisa, all of you, our dear brother, the youngster, Jaden is celebrating his birthday today. It is Jaden and Mami Efia Sapong all the way in Germany. And pay mommy, mi chechi and pay lovely, lovely, lovely day. Thursday morning. Enti yebe shege media na sena to admede no so itin semni bebre. Ochinechi e na bato no baso. Wo my Ghana mo MPP presidential primaries no bebaso. Enti nsem de bia koso ye papa. Now, as we move on quickly, we'll delve into issues this morning we've gathered due to our desk report. And the authentic report all will be disseminated this morning wherever you are this morning. I hope a life is better match for you today. Thursday morning is another crucial day as we're getting close to weekend. And the Ochna, your 30th, 31st, and then 1st of February will be on Sunday. Happy birthday to Jaden Van Dyke. Yesterday at the Superior Court, the Apex Court of the land delivered a judgment on the Pandai election that was supposed to be rerun by the High Court in Tamale when in earlier on a decision that was taken by the court of the High Court of Tamale brought a decision in regards to a rerun of Pandai elections. Now, the NPP legal team led by Gary Nimaku filed a statutory decision or a suit at the court to counterclaim the judgment that was brought from the High Court. And the matter was delivered yesterday. It was also postponed to yesterday. So I think yesterday was 28th of January 2026. All was said and done. For the 5 panel members, 1 dissented and 4 also said the member of parliament and Matthew Nyendam was duly elected, so he should go and carry on his duty as member of parliament for Pandai. We heard the legal team of the NDC. They also held a press briefing, and in fact they have been disgusted about the decision because they know, sir, it would definitely inure into their favor. But all well said and done, the court has spoken. They want to go and sit with the legal team and also digest issues by evaluating the circumstances. It led to the High Court, the decision that was quashed by the Superior Court of Adjudication. Now, all issue was that immediately the court made that decision. But the High Court made that decision that 41 polling stations were affected during the course of the elections. Now, during the counting, there was some misreaction that took place. There was some misappropriation of some figures. They think it was doctored. So they decided to go to court. But the time frame, say you want to file a petition to challenge some illegalities during the course of elections, there's a time frame that is 21 grace period. Now, if you are not able to submit the interlocutories within that 21 days time frame now, then there's an expiry date of you submitting it, and it's going to be declared null and void. Now, the High Court, internally, when the NDC candidate filed the application that they want some police stations annulled, results annulled, the judge also in his evolution said they should go and do a rerun. So he cancelled the entire results. And then immediately, as at that one to Nacha they filed the stay of the execution and they filed certiorari. Certiorari means so we file a suit of certiorari. Nacha court edi judgment abi binya odeno. Who call the superior court, that is the apex court of the land, to quash the decision. Now, eno say the court that gave that jurisdiction and as invoke that decision, they have no right to sit on the matter until the court of adjudicature or the apex court should quash and cancel that court in the decision. Like I said, the court now or the judgment in the buy, superior court no and can say we need that jurisdiction to sit on the case, because at the end of the day, issues now nipani the buy, it does not merit the veracity of the case, because I was elected properly into minim as a court in better city. Court need that to me. You do not have the propensity to sit on the case and bring a judgment into the decision by the superior court to quash the issue. And that was what happened yesterday. It was 4-1. One judge deferred, and also on dissentee say ono de enka omo koton foforo, but other 4 judges and they almost say bano entubium kra yenyanto yenyantua inti Matthew Nyindam should go and carry on his duty as a member of parliament for Bandai. Now, Anopei, there's a suit here by one of the former news broadcaster with GBC. Now, it was in preparation, and it also meant to say Captain Smart has brought somebody's reputation into disrepute. Now, Soba Kai Selma Al Hassan, or no newscaster or GBC during the Rawlings time. Now, or a retired newscaster or Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, Selma Ramatu Al Hassan, were drag Captain Smart and the media general to a court, accusing them of defamation. Like I say, Omogun Hufi. Now, the suit filed at the High Court on January 28, ANRA, follows comment allegedly made by Captain Smart during a television broadcast on the same day, that was yesterday, which he allegedly accused her of having a child out of wedlock with the late former President Jerry John Rawlings. Now, the broadcaster insinuated that the plaintiff had an illicit, adulterous, lustful, and also immoral affair with the former President Jerry John Rawlings, and had a child out of wedlock with him. Until the court documents state, Selma Al Hassan further noted that the broadcaster did not end on television but was subsequently uploaded on the station website and was circulated widely on social electronic media. She noted that the online engagement triggered disparaging comments from members of the public, with some social media users allegedly describing her as a woman with loose morals and a home breaker. In a suit, she argued that the broadcaster has seriously damaged her reputation and image, standing in society both locally and internationally. The widely circulated broadcast has lowered the plaintiff in the estimation of right-thinking members of the society and subjected her to the public ridicule. Na odium and opprobrium, the court document states so. She further alleged that the publication revived painful personal memories relating to her only child from a legitimate marriage to the late Alhaji Tijani Nagaya, who died in the year 2004. The plaintiff also accused the defendant of acting maliciously, insisting that they knowingly allowed false content to be aired and deliberately left it online to trend. The defendant deliberately allowed the false broadcast to be telecast, posted on their website, and to go viral on the social media in a manner that invited mostly disparaging comments from the general public. Into a relief sought, said she is asking the court to declare the broadcast defamatory and grant a perpetual injunction, restraining the defendant from further publishing similar comments. She is also seeking orders compelling the defendant to retract and broadcast the issue a public apology on television, radio, and online platforms with the same prominence as the original broadcast on 3 separate occasions. Additionally, the plaintiff is demanding punitive damages of 10 million Ghana cedis for defamation, as well as costs including solicitors' fees. The defendant have been ordered to enter appearance within 8 days and being served with a writ, failing which judgment may be entered against him in their absence. Into Captain Smart has been in another trouble. Now, I always say it's a loose talk will leave you to your judgment. On one day, it will trigger for you to encounter a series of actions where people will be felt that their destiny and dignity has been being destroyed by people who sit on radio, incarcerating and using abusive and intemperate language, by using certain words you don't even know. Captain Smart have been sued by one of the broadcasters back in the days when we used to was Selma Al-Hassan. She was a fine lady who was represented back in the days at GBC. Na eba maybe say na Oni Rollins will be here. That was a rumor. So Captain Smart didn't do his research well. He thought that that story was factually clear and correct. Into what the radio so, ni TV so, and who go be huffing. And a mammy eku soon will court. You see, a mammy no, wafa lawyer wafa no. The court fee no betriano. Or say Captain Smart, yamfanka ni punitive damages no ntria. In the way a reputational damage. When such things happens, now it found out to be true. Say you have maligned the person maliciously. Nipano integrity has been soiled. The judge who is sitting in the trial, you as a defendant, you should prove beyond reasonable doubt. And maameno de onono a file for defamation, which is criminal. And you have to prove. There's proof and evidence. And you disparage the two. Proof where you who are alleges must prove. And maameno see we gun hufi. We say no ni Rollins you train pina. Na no you be on to me share no so. You said so many things to denigrate the woman. Meanwhile, this is not the style of broadcasting. People hail people of this nature because they insult to go in their favor. I always say, one day, because me, I will never denigrate anybody. I will disagree with you, agree and disagree. That is my modus operandi. I will never. That is how I do my things, because I've been trained and I've been cultured for me to come and discharge my duties without any fear of doubt. But for denigrating people, it is not part of my precedence. So when people sit on TV, social media, because now electronic media is an advanced technology in the law, your digital system and digital evidence. So anything that you do will be tracked down. That is where we have access code. We can access what you said because they are making. I cannot delete it because the mainstream have captured my audience and my language. Into when somebody want to get something to attract what I've done, the best thing to do is to go online, click, and then find out or trace all the information gathered and that the social media put out there for them to exaggerate and make sure say what I said was defamatory or even record during the time I'm speaking, because you have every right to use your phone to record what I'm doing. And if I've said something to denigrate you, your integrity, the best thing to do is to prove something we called even screenshot can be admissible in court. Screenshot can be admissible. There are native files that can be captured during the course of trial. They will know a proof of evidence. The proof of evidence will also lie on he who alleges will prove. So definitely, if I have something that you have said something about me to denigrate my reputation, all I need to do is to file a suit of defamatory, and then I will also make sure that you incur some charges. The court should make sure, say, as a plaintiff, taking you, the defendant, to court, it means that so you also enter appearance. And by doing so, you have to go and definitely prove beyond reasonable doubt of what you said. If you have a proof of evidence, and then it should also be your part of your content. Into the qua na fe yas atena sam yatena siaka ya kan sem no afani afa. Maame no one lawyer, they represent, you have to your BBF no Miranda right. Miranda right no che say you have every right to remain silent. Na maame no yeah, I say or no afa lawyer no. The lawyer will do everything in respect of the woman. Into Captain Smart need to also employ his lawyer to make sure to counterclaim this, because there are disclosures at HSA. They are okay now and correct. So you have to take appearance within the next 8 days. That is what the woman is saying. I've said, sir, we should be mindful and circumspect about the way we do our job. Because you are there to do a morning show. Morning show should be it should be easy. But I don't see why people always want to add salt to injury, to make sure they want to speak as if I will insult this person. It does not work that way. There's rule of engagement. So definitely when you want to denigrate somebody's reputation, the person have every legitimate right to go to court to sue you and make sure there will be a reputational damage for you to go and retract and apologize. At the same time, you'll be restrained from certain things that you've done. Go to everywhere you posted the message you put across to denigrate me, to retract them, come and apologize. At the same time, I'm taking you to court. So it means that the matter is serious. How far are we going? Into Captain Smart is another trouble here and there. Quickly, it's about 24 minutes past 9 o'clock this morning. Let me quickly acknowledge my sponsors, and I bring you UK weather report. The issue on whether the weather acclimatization and the issues on the metropolitan news this morning. This is hot digitalonline.com. Into UK and the weather report will bring you the forecast, and now so quickly, and then we match. And in there is 7 degrees Celsius. That is the participation of 10%. Humidity will be 83%. Wind will be 10 millimeter per hour. Now it's all said, weather done. The weather this morning is 7 degrees Celsius as we be looking on this morning. Now the current major headline news from the BBC website says the current UK news and pay not young bonito na 12 million so hot digital online. And check na we will be proud to be associated with our proud sponsors and pay Unity Link Financial Services Limited. And na rate no edanso na a year 15.6. Na 15.6. I don't think it has dropped. They will definitely bring it an update of today's rate. Now, mobile money to all major networks in Ghana, cash pick up to 18 banks and all banks, bank deposit to all banks, and airtime top up. That is Unity Link Financial Services Limited, happen to be our proud sponsor and pay. Now, Yanka about the Havens mortgage plans. That is where it's an opportunity. Sir, you have been graciously being helped by the grace of God. Say with me in your opportunity be also to me at Todan Ghana. And yeah, easy, sir. I understand. Sometimes we Chrissy can but once upon a time, money is given to people back home to make sure to me it put things in place for you. It all went in vain. This kind of man, I know the crown no spade. This time it is not going to work. Now we are in a digital world. She can't be you have to make sure, sir, you do things accordingly. Now, you can't be at to say the properties are 2 bedrooms, detached homes at $55,000. $5,000 will be paid initially, and then $50,000 will be financed through the banks. Bank no Eco Bank. Enti wuni Rehoboth Social Housing for Bedin and Kitahun. Now I said dine over to me at Tobia. $100,000 for 3 bedrooms and $10,000 will be paid as initial deposit. $10,000 will be paid initial deposit. $90,000 will be financed through the bank. The bank will do that full payment for you, and then the negotiation they say, Juma wo ye no, ube here passport and also Ghana card, and our employment contract, residency work permit, and I also say recent passport picture, 3 most recent pay slips, and 1-year bank statement, so that when you want to acquire property through a Rehoboth Social Housing Limited, not just say you need that requisite. Now to me at the Ato Dine B. From or +44 791 737 6631 +44 791 737 6631 and +233 244 764499 +233 244 764499. Into any Rehoboth Social Housing and no anopay and so and no tea yambonitu na enche na ento admitted so anopay. AJN and Co Limited, a chartered accountant business advisors, specialists in preparation, annual account bookkeeping, self-assessment, especially for Uber drivers. Into a Uber driver, na AJN and Co Limited, own doing your mundin comma, or more than your mundin comma quickly, na and also bonito. Enti, a banner say, open gift aid claim company registration, all kinds of mortgages and remortgages. One stop shop to arrange for your general insurance or life cover, medical health insurance and protection, P45 and P60, and we are AJN and Co Limited. For 016344 70495, 016344 70495, and 078830 777 And Opesum Kyle say, Friday late visa travel and tours, a ban of passport once and some airline ticket. Yenya Francis or Finsbury Park, Friday late to 4, Ebeboa, to me, and so, and your passport in Tentem, and also visa any airline ticket. Wetu mi na sheye na wetu ya nkakanka krebidu hono na wetu na just a discounted airline ticket for 0207 6193843 0207 6193843 079 3965 6111. Tell no your fatherly visa travel and tours and no ewo Finsbury Park in Francis Woho. And I'll pay you to the UK Royal Visit and the official launch of Nkranzaman Homecoming 2026 Ebasu 7th of March, our Dominion Center, 4:30 p.m. Nana Omahini Nana Kwame Balfour the 4th Eba and a Queen Mother Nana Ya Sapoma the 3rd. Enti Nkranza for Ataji Martin de Nagese Basso on the 7th, our Dominion Center. And Nkranza Mani Nano on the pay a bomb kaye. Send wave money transfer say, but when you download the apps, no. £10 credit in the SendWave money transfer. These days, some apps die quick. One moment you are working, the next day they get suspended for the whole month. But when you are sending money to Ghana, you need something that you can trust, you can truly trust. That's why we use SendWave. They keep going strong, fully compliant, reliable, fast with excellent rate. Download SendWave apps when get £10 credit. And now promo code HOT Digital when you £10 credit. Now E&J Handyman about carpentry works, door fixing and hanging, fixing of kitchen wardrobes and wooden floors. And no E&J Handyman on 074324 02117 074324 02117 and your E&J Handyman and pay and so Ebo. In the meantime, Prime Minister Keir Starmer is far away in China. Then in oil with China. Now let's read a portion of why his state visit to China this morning. The Prime Minister says that relationship between UK and China is in a good, strong place. And after productive talk with China leader Xi Jinping in Beijing, the Prime Minister says that the progress has been made on issues including whiskey tariffs and visa-free travel to China, with number 10 saying that two countries will maintain frank and open dialogue on areas of disagreement. Now, Xi Jinping says that there have been twists and turns in China-UK tie, but engagement is unavoidable. Here are the key takeaways from their meetings. Keir Starmer has received a ceremonial welcome at Beijing Great Hall of the People and will shortly witness the signing of agreement with China Premier Li Qiang. Our correspondent look at what deals might be discussed. And there's going to be a deal shortly to be discussed and put across. Like I said, China, Li Qiang said the people of UK and China wanted to open a cooperation between the two countries. Now, at the start of this meeting with Keir Starmer, Li told that the Prime Minister that his effort to improve relationship has been widely welcomed in both countries. He said that showed that open cooperation and mutual benefit is what people want. It also serves and shared interest of both of us. The deal will benefit the countries. Xi Jinping and Keir Starmer and so China and Sensemi Omode Abba. Like I said, the Prime Minister is in China at the moment as we're speaking. Now, another issue here is about the current report on the water bill to rise again. Now, the issue on water, sometime last year, the issue came up one more time. It was debated and later on went to sleep. It has resurrected again into water bills will rise by 2.70 a month, an average from April this year, a year from hefty increase for households in many parts of the country. The average annual bill in England and Wales will increase by £33 to £639, prompting calls for a stronger safety net for those unable to pay. The size of increase and the cost of average bill both vary widely across different regions, with one water only supplier raising prices by 13%. The industry trade body, Water UK, said the bill will increase were needed to fund vital upgrades to the system and tackle spillage that have caused a public outcry. The figures came a few days after it was announced water bills in Scotland will rise by £42 a year and then up to 8.7%, taking the average bill to £532 a year. Enti water bill, April be remi and check, like I say, be increase water bill. Na on him said, na saying tariffs ne bebre no, a man for who. So when they want to add something, they need to explain why they want to add something to what they are going to do. Now, according to the report, the water bill increase, no, the water company is saying, say, na spillage bebre hobo na baby a pipe na man for complaining na baby a pipe na nsuo tene na tene saa. They want to get something out of that to upgrade one ejuma. They want to upgrade their jobs, pipes, so that is why there's an increase that is coming. And on that, assisted dying bill has hope for passing unless law change approach won't peer. Now, there's an issue here that says that it is now very, very difficult to see how assisted dying bill could become law this year. A leading backer of the change has told the BBC, Lord Falconer, said that legislation has absolutely no hope of passing without a fundamental change in the House of Lords approach. The former Justice Secretary is threatening an unprecedented use of Parliament Act to override peers' objection if it is not passed before King's speech in May. The really used powers will set up a constitutional clash over what it is highly sensitive issue. Now, the opponent believe that assisted dying legislation is unsafe, particularly for those vulnerable people, and need extensive amendment or amending before it could become law. A government source says that many ministers now believe that the bill will not pass through the laws and hope a compromise could be brokered. It seems that pretty clear to us now that the House of Lords is not going to pass this bill. So the government sources have said so. So suggested that the Royal Commission could be formed to examine some of the practical questions raised by Labour MP Kim Leadbeater proposals. Into assisted bill is not going to be passed by the House of Lords. In fact, it is something that will trigger and also the vulnerable in the society. Another issue was keep suspended people in schools. Minister says so. Now, people who use mobile phones in schools, and also became a matters arising. Now, see, people should not automatically be sent home if they are suspended from school in England and could instead remain on site. The government has also said so. Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson said being sent home could mean that children retreating to social media. She said on the side suspension could be used for people who had not been violent. The Department for Education, that the DFE, said the move, which will form part of the broader changes to school system in England, will limit the amount of learning people's miss. Enti nkola ni bebree no eya na ye pamom for school. Now there's a warning that when you send children out of school or the peoples out of school, they are engaged in something that it is unparalleled, especially say on the social media. They will be there doing all sort of things. In Tianuhonsem and so they've been warned not to send children to home from schools. In Tianuhonsem no. They came to a matter say the social media platforms and kolani bibinano and now you almost stock in trade. Into when some of the children they go to school, all that they do is to go on their phones, normally phones so near the NT, and you can say Australia is dance shenaba into Ghana yeah chrome has so omun na mon passes our bill na and can kolano kwa use mobile phones schools and no sem and so because just Australia there we're taking introspection but chrome ha and I feel almost some drinking some beya and also someone yet. In few days time, like I said, election and so bebaso now Albert Edubuahin Obekaya Supreme Court throws out AG review application. Now Obekaya Albert Edubuahin Attorney General Sensemno Omuguso I call na and Supreme Court reportedly dismissed a review application filed by Attorney General Dr. Dominic Akotinga Ayeni, challenging the court earlier ruling on criminal disclosures in the case involving the National Signal Bureau Director Kwabena Edubuahin and his wife. The court has ruled that the accused persons were not required to prove the relevance of the disclosures they requested from the state prosecutors when it was dismissed in an attempt to halt the High Court proceedings of the case. It also clarifies that the prosecutors are only required to disclose materials in their possession. So we're talking about materials and probative. Now, possession that connected to the case rather than all materials deemed relevant. According to the journalist Kweku Asante, the Attorney General and the Minister of Justice in his review application argued that removing the words relevance from the disclosure framework without replicating with a clear statement and court altered the law. Therefore, urged the court to restore the concept of relevance or replace it with wrong wording that will preserve a clear connection between the material sought and the issue before the court. Now, the panel of the Supreme Court, chaired by Justice Lovelace Johnson, by a 6-1 majority decision, rejected Attorney General's argument, maintaining the earlier position. Now, the other justices on the panel were Justice Amadou Tanko, Yoni Kolendi, Senyo Jemafe, Richard Ajay Frimpong, Sir Dennis Ajay, and Kweku Tewia Akabuafo. Now, the court is expected to release it for raising judgment on Wednesday. Until next week, Wednesday, the 4th, the court will bring its findings. Now, when we talk about relevance in law, it means that the evidence proved before the court should be related to the matter that is before the court. It is a would be a bobi kwedua. Ona ubo ni pano kwedu no. And yes, would in sembia any relation be an answer. And butter assembly down no. Now would be before for sako boni pano. And no court to catch say irrelevant. Intiano and anra Attorney General disclosures any bibia na so di etu edubwa hinswa. Or court no boss on fan brown to me famano. Or no actual court is a consistent that narrative no for before for court in the derby. In the past 6 and the past 7 at 10 so 6 say wabona sem na tuegu. Na nipa ba kundi ya say or no de nka Attorney General ne nsem no okano nka no ano no but court no nipa dodo na aka nti sana akoye yebekọ enim ni ato adwene so nche yebedi nkomo anopai Thursday morning yebekọ no cool and easy.
You make me wanna rearrange the alphabet so I could put you next to letter I. Take my heart, baby, carry go. If you leave me, baby, I go die. Netuna sunni sisi kete. O camera footage, I know you're risi. Nisi mujira smile, siri. Open once I'm in no chili.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, on Digital Online.
Each and every day, my own. That time of the chase, I'm there no money there. My own. See my heart, I push it on, I dey grind for my kenge. My own. Like the air, I dey feel am for everywhere I dey. My own. See the money, baby, come chop on for me. And everything on Ghana, what's up in me? What's up in me? Although my lonely brother, bet chat to me. Chat to me, girl. Yeah. Wait time make I carry you. Champagne and now the Malibu. And the dinner I eat just for two. Me do now do me baby. My own. That time of the chase, I'm there no money there. My own. See my heart back push it on, I dey grind for my kenge. My own. Like the air, I dey feel am for everywhere I dey. My own. See the money, baby, come chop am for me.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, on Digital Online.
Me baby ni brownie, yeah. Golden tree chocolate, yeah. Me chatoli, yeah. Each and every day, me happy day, yeah. My own. That time on the chase, I'm there no money there.
Ghana. His name is Batman Samini. Now, Batman Samini is also one of the finest artists in Ghana. Back in the days, we know Samini with a lot of artists who has performed jointly and also came out successfully. Series of actions. Now, Ono Ansuobia Otonyoma Utum say yes, he know what the vibe is all about. In the meantime, in between time, okay, Jaden Van Dyke, today is your birthday. Now it is from Barracuda. Now in Barracuda, no pay me chichiao. I know, sir, papa. May God bless you this morning for also wishing your son, Jaden, today's birthday. Jaden, today is your birthday. A lot of people are wishing you this morning. Once again, the entire management also wish you the best of luck. Now, here to admit in son of pay, Yinti, you mean Nine Queen Man.
Yow, my son be say church one say, no more na. Abobia Jueno, a Sunday no tea Sora Meko, W. Pabby Green, Pabo, Pango Simpa, Bom Ton, one walk. Na no na meet you in Shroud. Amen.
Interviews and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, on Digital Online.
Want to make a order, yes, you do. Say a word, she your best I was to know. Hey, I'm sorry to know. Hey, I'm mania to know. Oben, why do money? That's where to me, I will be. I've watched you before. That's what to make a order, yes, you do.
The news, the interviews, and what have you.
Sister be a between. Sister be but Oman Troha. They say in independence and republic. In Tebeba. Last sister say 1 round.
How about prophecies and polls? Say prophecies Susuka. Ebi prophesy so far prophecies 11. 8 konipa back, 3 konipa back. I'm saying Yankopon Corona. It will be or sending email, be or Momo, WhatsApp, or direct call.
Labana Yameba.
Miniman Kayaka, about Ghana Hapa.
Ni Pia Mundosu. Yago Piaus. Omundosu.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, on Digital Online.
Because it's Mummy and Pena Moha. Me person no kaso kaseria no except you jari and suasa. But person me na se soma Sariki Alhaji Mama Abdul Kadiri, or ye chief of Tuba Kuwait. Enti obi onim Sariki Alhaji Mama Abdul Kadiri, the chief of Tuba Kuwait. Mon kan chen se me da na se na onyankopɔ hata soro ala enkoso enhyira ne bebre. Ye kan se po Alhaji na gore na ya so to. And this is a very special announcement from UMAT, University of Mines and Technology. It says, special congregation in honor of Mr. Ibrahim Mahama. We bring to the notice of the general public that the University of Mines and Technology, UMAT Takwa, will hold the 18th special congregation in honor of Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, CEO of Engineers and Planners, for his outstanding contribution to the mining and allied industries and impactful philanthropy towards education, health, and community advancement. Saturday, January 31. 9 a.m. at the University Auditorium. Special guest of honor, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President, Republic of Ghana. All are cordially invited. And if I may add, Ibrahim Mahama is 55 years old today. So wherever you are, Ibra, happy birthday to you. Wishing you life, wishing you love. God bless. What's your Danina Bing? The posted Brian Champion to win. ABC 52 for Kennedy. Bamia 57. Global Influence Sound Jabi Bujana 57. Same contest, different polls, different prophecies. Saturday. Now, I best you say, oh, honored, you know, and I can't do on share cry. Undu Duabi, Avomiduno.
Get it back, really.
You want a proper here with you.
My chair is Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana.
Ojoso.
My man Afishapa. I think he started on a good note and he will continue on such a note and even better. Because you might be Ohana Media Juana Mintiasie. In Shannon Grosso, never be Grosso watching will cry. Because once upon a time, I mean, say, be a make up top petrol at liter at a single digit. He said, the enam. Call from Edwita Macro, Edamase, Bank of Ghana, Finance Minister, Etiobia. Me chia a special birthday greetings to Ya Enyia, Baba, Ike, Jata, Ibrahim. Oyobia Yenya Enim, Oyebi, no Augustu Yeso. And I know there are a lot of philanthropists in the system too, just like Ya Enyia Penny. Ajumaria, despite. Yes, they are all performing, they are all doing well in society, and you must really appreciate them when the time comes, or even today, not when the time comes. Omuyebi, my can form. Eja, wait there. Now me not penetrate cutlery mona me bad no one fed ye. Echinechi. Ye kwako yi. Omu kwako yi omu candidate abedi omunim aye MPP.
Yeah.
Chairman.
Yeah.
Contestants munyano or let's say aspirants.
Aspirants.
Yeah.
And our contestants.
Yeah, very nice gentlemen. They have played their roles in society. Now, a dimba kwa and appear crowd was a omu pools no aye me yano. One nice gentleman. Kwame. He's the Obama of Ghana. MPP for anyone. They don't see that darling guy.
Who is?
A gentleman of that romantic voice.
Hey.
I mean, come on. He have command of a language. Or Kasa. Who say yes. I'm talking about no other person than Komra Japan.
That's what come.
Oh, now you pull on come.
Opinion poll.
Yeah, no, don't come on, Emiano. Look.
Maybe it's not on the radar.
No. See, delegates sometimes can pull surprises, and I'm expecting such surprises on Saturday.
Okay.
I am a Democrat. I belong to National Democratic Congress. But at the other side, let us see what will be good for Mother Ghana. Look, this is somebody who understands what we call party democracy. He has played his role. Sometimes we say, that was a year, Pusa, maybe a meeting back where see 1 9 1 young way. See, hey. Somebody who stood for his tradition, his party. And then I'm not a delegate, though, but he's somebody I wish one day will lead this country. He called a spade a spade. But Eja, info analytics.
Global info analytics.
I can say 40-something% of the delegates are blah 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 in terms of qualification. I don't think it is right to do that survey.
Okay.
So once the person have
on a drink,
yes, it's not about qualification. Should all the delegates hold PhD or masters? No. But that is his mind. I will wish, and I've stated it here, sir, Chairman, on my way, you're here as Sundri. Now, yet, NDC, for I'm your Hamikasa on behalf of NDC, no. Our favorite is Baobia.
Are they? Now, some come party, no.
Now, you see a favorite because they're called competition. Now, you must know your opponent. I know they might cry. Now, Sunday, no matter sorry, I could that MPP delegates from one say.
Said they?
Oh, Mama Baumia. No, they have concluded already.
Now, who are they who say Baumia?
Baumia. Our greatest joy to be
Mahmoud Baumia.
Ah, definitely.
Are they?
I can't, or my party can't stand the likes of Korea Japan.
Are they?
That nice gentleman. You Kennedy, me can the former general secretary of the MPP.
Korea Japan.
That guy is a serious guy, and Chairman, a bit higher power or non-colonial candidate, but unfortunately, don't ya.
Obey them, a biana delegates as somebody.
Oh, Sena, Omunyo Marquis, Onya. Nipa bimwa omunya be mi denu ana ma boni din in the likely event say yan fa manua e demand the former education minister so be mi de pa
are are na the man be
as you dream hini for they are peacemakers
ntope the warmongers ope warmongers
na me say omuna me pe no o dey as here yes. Is it going to be the same story of somebody who told us years ago, say, "Wachi dollar no, handcuff on the kiss now my IGP." And the IGP unfortunately went to retirement before the person retired himself.
Now, Rebecca just said, "Has Nikotoko for what? Yeah, has for Kotoko. I'm going to see goalkeeper, man."
Sometimes it means how.
Sir,
me make a house. I say no. As for the number of the in the past, to see a bit of it. The listen be as a back of you. You are
we are there. We know your team, I don't know.
For we need to be a meko. Around the night, Sati, no Ajaya, Akoso, or for meeting.
Heart of lions.
Heart of a zebra.
Meeting.
This contest. And yet, and quite a big deal. Bia.
Sure.
Na atem di die bi na eta bem left and right na me dem na to ho na da chi me ba ha na me be yi tu ho a enkasem na me kon
meka so na kan
de bi na nkomo e be di se kasa nkofo aka na e be di nkomo
enu nche bibi e be kasa bia ne fata
na chairman
yes sir
party bu penyi pa ti mi ka she party for say omu party na fake. I know who may abuse about me make. Party will penny pa. Leading founding member of the party. Say party in fake. Now I'm going to do so. Now make us say they are original. A leading member, a founding member of the political party say, oh, the current criminals. A do so me boss who pa. Eh, na me na be somehow. Who buy a party more? We tolerate each other. Nyoma minya koku ayindo ho akom never will koku ayindo ho sit anywhere because she say NDC fake. No. It's your one say. What I say sometimes when we are within the masses, nyoma bia over here emfata no e be catch you. E bia wa kuma so ko so enti no. E wo so unjintu. But as time goes on, e bia be ba fon. Ipa 5 prophet, the same. I'm a prophet, and they are men of God.
I'm also a prophet.
Hooked on to the world's famous.
The men of God who said,
the news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Let me tell you, be on one station. Open. Let me be some say, hey, Uncle Ponso da Ben.
Why are they?
They be angels ni oni omukasa. They be angels speaks to them.
So no.
Into yesterday so angel this dialogue. I think it will not be my joy or happiness. Say MPP will no. I will never wish. My wish is that they should be where they are for a long period of time. It's not going to be about fighting. It can't be. It's about selling ideas. Ideas will be
next year.
They be a bad but I'm meaning.
Okay.
Bad baby. Until I share we move key interest. So at the end of the day, no. In terms of participation, at MDDA, Kasa and Fata, Yoma here. Because all said and done, come 2028 December.
Yeah.
Obia the Nipa Betuja. And that is where we start profiling, start singing the songs. Our mu composing my immediate agree at the swam there. Oko Kabi against Obi there, because the economy is on a smooth path. Things are going well, not as expected fully though.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Jesus is coming very soon. My Lord is coming very soon. Messiah is coming very soon. Coming very soon. Jesus is coming very soon.
I'm not sure I will share in life and pay. Manye minga believe in minga believe in no HO. Manye. For the great news.
What a good news that the Lord is.
And you're doing command pay in election Saturday MPP primaries on 7 and so no. Nadu minga bolebine okwamye GH minga bolebine.
Would you be ready when our Lord is here? Would you be ready when the time is you? Oh, the signs of the days proves that is coming. The signs of the days proves that is coming. Rumors of wars, African famine, tsunamis and fry.
Jericho line is in command pay all digital online 0790844338. Simply someone who's sharing life on a pay.
What a good news that the Lord is coming.
11 o'clock so for a champon at the Nyamsen Bebre. It's coming very soon.
It's coming very soon.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Jesus is coming very soon. Oh, my Lord is coming very soon. Messiah is coming
All right, you can him 9 12 million this one pay and check 079084433338. 079084433338.
That is coming. The signs of the days proves that is coming. Rumors of wars, earthquake and famine, tsunamis and flood, killings and sheddings of blood. Oh, it's coming very soon. What a great news that the Lord is coming. What a good news that the Lord is coming. Oh, it's coming very soon. Oh, it's coming very soon. Oh.
All right, Yankona Indian Command Rico Michecha no pay. Tamara also sharing live on the social media platforms, and Rosemary Rosemary Ahakpo also share live and pay. All right, Yanko yan 12 minutes so. Mama, thank you.
Good morning to you all. Jesus is coming very soon. My Jesus has come already. Oh, amen. So, I will continue to speak on Hot Digital because of 20,000 acres of land in Nzema West, Jomoro. Eureka Kwake has come to agree with the good benefit for his people. Mama Kanye there. Me dey yamase mase mba oyana brofana nye papa bianso. Mba continue me jeda wo Hot Digital kasa did nyame from. Na kaka 20,000 acres na ebinum ye with that good seeing our Lord.
Mama ta counsel me yankona enu de hu hia counsel papa ne yankona hu hia.
Yo master member anyway.
Aba sem na kan
yo nyankopon ene menye fi me campaign na mbabo.
On the bomb
Adan kame ya da wasi o ya da wasi ya habie. Wo MPP ara mababa dulan zo. Ya dia ham yo kurala na mahala mba mu wuresa wo sunsum kon na mo jazzy Jesus ma yuade mwana Murika would tumi wakani angbala. My delegates, the debe many more bacado yana, rather buabe, my bay suna pare. Bama ye, bay bama MPP, bay bama ganama, bay srak pare. Susum Kwamahala wasa, yadi or wasa. Amen.
Okay, I say.
Mamma can you there, Sunsum Kwano? Yet, Yenina Yaka Canwo. MPP delegation meeting selection awakayan ebiara kan ne yem mo pe na mo afi Jesus sunsun kronkron na Jesus jije ahan no amede bi amaka onu no jije ahan de omboa nkrofa obeyi delegate papa no woman na nkasa nchen ho no wanyi papa man no wayi ma MPP Papa na obehwe ma no wa ya me nyara ntimempa aba nyinaanye me da wanse
yes sir that's papa mama
o se bi mpre asa obi wo MPP mu a enka baomia wo ne family mu ankope obi wo MPP mu a enka Kennedy e wo ne family mu a ankope but because of politics oba betina radio na TV ne wagu obi hu fi nti at the end of the day no share nimpa no your friends say baomia na eka manu a obetimi echia no obeka so ye sorry another nti politics there I was say we have to grow beyond personal sentiment to a level la obetimi aye decorum communication obetimi aye decorum politics a ungu nimpa ne hu fi nti me eye nsɔhwɛ baako nso ɛdan hɔ twɛn as a political party nti eduru hɔ no ma minim sɛ ɛyɛ dan ankrofo bebrebe yi omuti because as the law mandate no ɛwɔ si eyi nimpa baako a obedi yenim nti whoever comes no ankrofo bebrebe ba obi abɛwɔ ne camp and they normal politics but ye make sure say ɛmɛyɛ ngu ye hu fi te say the way MPP for ye no because ye gu ye hu fi to that extent na ɛbɛyɛ den say
You bet me a ton candidate at the end of the day, obey as a winner, no. Near making sure say the way I hear your money, you bet continue your money ye. Not memofono any aji. My Jerry, say me call your friend is saying Nkrofowe Pandai rerun now your friend is saying court or no court on the day of my judgment abano. You see, me from day one I always say me no winya akasakasa. Nessa want to say the only best way ubetimi age adwenkyere anase ubetimi aseke a relief yes wo dey asan na be court anything na work court ho say dispute be see in between people no we go there and then seek a relief. Yes omo dey call high court ebu asem no yes why be who feel say near high court e ka no wo bonyo so enti na wo hierarchy of court no wo dey across Supreme Court say near lower court ne kan no me penchirechiremu. That is the law. Enti ene say Supreme Court e dey aba o say NDC for ye ka so Supreme Court omo ani asem ni ye no, because it is the rule of law. The law is the law. Enti unlike the first obi the asem court obetimi predators asem wa me dey kwe say na ebeba no na ampampa so sa pepepe na ebeba no on say na MPP fo ani age. Enti na ye ka about reset to make sure say ti mamufo no benye gidie in our judicial friend service no. And now people betimi aka say na say NDC nka ye super majority anya ye mpokra na ye wa abemu so we can influence the friend saying the delivery of justice so far as a friend is saying government is concerned. But no, emrano ye juma how we supposed to be. Anything and who say any NDC person and our communicator is grief say any anko ya fentinu ye dwa ye pi sa ne ye peno se ne ye nyina betimi anya gidie wo ye court mu ye judicial system mu say me nya asem na se me de court come what may say ebe come afa anan come afa no ebe call the way e was say call no because e ba na sana ye nya gidie wo ye agencies ne ye services mu say na e bo man no ko nanim. But a situation whereby obi betimi de asem okoko ga so na say asem ya de kokko eti okura obe lose enya wa ba na e wo so that be we shouldn't go that tangent. Enti ene MPP for omonfa notebook ne pen no mon church or hawa yesu bu oman ni ya ne omani age say omanya fair justice no enko omo time hooligans mi ko gbawura court etwe opinfo fi courtroom no mo abone pansan hwe lensi won ba ene sanuama ni nyina etwem. That is how e wasi ebu oman. That is how at the end of the day no ye nyina betimi anya gidie in all these agencies no yetimi akoyenim because yeni oman bia enka Ghana ho. This is the country we have. Enti ne nyina betimi ayabo ase oman ne betimi atumpon. That is what we should do. Enti eno ananyindam o say your friend is saying say power sesan in the near future NDC should bear in mind say there will be much your friend is saying rerun in any seat at NDC baby. And I look at him and I'm like now 7 previous as a mau.
All right.
What they call court
confirm it as and line no so free and no mo afa yenya kwane kasa ye jagumu ano mo etwintwan ya nan
mu
platform is there for everyone intimumra confirmation una mechia hot management no play opening mafo mechia Van Dyke friend saying I would papa communicators seminar to all communicators led by Yeniaba by I can't turn up bro or china chinkuana ye toaba na yetiti and sem be ubia fata and so send I can on him pushing it ebi de baby achi ocho mo ne betene ye pe ye wa hemfumo asante hene ho nti o ye dan ultime ne nye pe e wo bibie mu ti san so na de ba MPP for ya dia ye etie obi e di mu empo akokodro mpo to offer yourself say ento so aba no ye bo so ye bo aba so e wo what I disagree emma to ye nuanom titro NDC for obi asabi ni nyansa bro so pa den se obetumi atu no fo ye e friend say democracy mu asante hene e wo Ghana ho se o pe o ye ka domofo a ifritete e do bi atrim ndisamete lawyer da udu mo no ho ko ne ba o na nka mo de we ba ya ye mi ateche mo wa manyosemu politically we are matured than you the way you see formulating your policies mo copy and da. And na a disadvantage to as far as be more omunya support from more side. Se munima na me catch them. MPP no lawyer bia who say NDC ni pointing finger say mo the way ba e be boa empe ne bokura be fu. How can I drink from a pool or your pool of wisdom? Whereas deep in my mind I know say I drink a mobile I will be BM now be chairman here. And he a holiday and Yahumaso, the mommy a woman pan is a moment to and find okay. And he Nipa ya settle on him. Now me tea can so include for it. Now me chow and Kwame, I alternating kwa. No ya drink say I'm waiting me about no you cannot straight away say say na echo na mo ye no ayi di ba o me akire ye pese ye open gap no man ye wide to avoid any chance of say obi betumi accuse so we course and then ya ye work on na mo microphone no want to convince the other delegates no when it comes to economic say na onipa bi church mu no yes yet you can or a business person or links people the human
ajuso MP no
aha now go to asema o kan and then me person the challenge say Mr. Boatin and the global economy no are shifted from analog way no every economy air travel is thriving on digitalization. And then there is no more analog beam. This is may you say messages are dying. No, that is not what we are talking about now. You've lost it completely. And then I know another air catch or say, but Umiaka say, oh, the Ghana card to her, or they choose Ghana card over a year in effect 10 interchanges. People misunderstood him completely at the time.
Okay.
Because a name me a crack I'm the whole year example say a Ghana. I don't need any third party beam send me I can sit here and do everything in Ghana myself.
That's right.
Sunny she say the old way say and never about it. And about me, yet me remove a ghost names in more than over 30,000. So say, your formulated system in such a way, say, human face. We are so a Valentine. Now, Valentine, I didn't cacao. Yet, free home. And you can only succeed through digitalization. I don't want some here. Oh. Now, more born tell you the INT say more Kennedy see or bar or no so send a global economy, airshiptical, a digital economy. No, this is also my policy, my plan. Yanti no be. Now, analog no kwa. No now, may still confuna o student of law. The science NDC near at the Udumo and Sama Wokika over and that issue. No, say maybe so as a core. Se court friends a judge be a master a friend a judgment ya or the as a result of like also ye koko to abana for now with such ruling ya if the apex court or abana charge na dia na also ye the faso oni sanction biana
well only is a charge the ruling by on the or the onu hu you know the buy but court no apex court no so to me say e bia a charge mo file say court need to me so and so transfer case.
Only jurisdiction. Me no what you are confused.
No, my question to question and one no only pan.
Now that judge should have known say he has no any jurisdiction.
Well,
and so what he recognizes only jurisdiction. No, he should be punished for that.
What present two case among High Court? High Court na ya two aba na say dispute to bar or the court. And I would was some coy. Or the coy no. The ama judge no be a over to me a cabi be a fan honey. Time na submit gazette na time na found almost file or court na just 21 days na spy no.
Yes.
And a problem to hold on a court no credit so. Now, Zante locatrice na garden macono de court. Say, time no more file sa we no. Na time crap na just say, wokra no, diary wokopino. Time frame ni grace period on when the so.
Exactly.
No.
Now, some was saying, you know, it was abused in court. I'm not a judge, you want every right to say. Some na your client, no, who say we need jurisdiction in the first place.
Okay, you are right.
And then I may kind of say, so what national your judge now you are being too partisan, overly partisan in your ruling now. It should attract sanction. Because you say or you judge and you didn't see you. So
another comment to mean quantify. Because the reason why you can't quantify and say judge, you know, apart from so the nyama age, will be or you use discretion. And all the but you might find it wrong.
Well, any discussion,
don't purport say NDC judge. Can say the judgment was miscarriage. That is how you have to put it. But if you say because you don't know him in the first place, so don't oversay things.
Now, the American said, "Person ruling no, say any Supreme Court wa, and I say I'm telling you, say a certain precedent be at war say."
That is a precedent and say once a Supreme Court question engagement. So the Supreme Court that is what going to be the precedent.
Papa way FMU de FMU. I can never know about from a Shana Milusu family that party Milusu. My co-organizer said it.
Judge and officer Bidianka. Oh no.
No. Wrong must be punished.
Okay, yada. Akwade vidientie usune yanko.
Oh, Mr. Valentine, that's me bring the mamoni adwuma. Kwame, bon waya die. Chawapa. Marcos, Nana Lutin, Namisa. Obaya, etikesia ewi adwekese. Nana so nkese anapia o. Efoli, Nana Kwame. Ansena Obrepon and Italian Boga, Mr. Bang. Fred, Mr. Tufo, Mammy, Mr. Paul, Mammy, and I'm checking a message to me. That's the problem. Comes me from. And Mammy has a do Dickness, Nana, and me. And I'm say, well, Opata, Mama Kayina, Chabina. MPP for a between one. Mokotaba, Namungi, dear. Ufi say obetima dimo nim no de makọ ekonomu na emu mohwe yie na mo ankoka se ihunu yanka eno de sebisa okọ man yanka yetwa boati a no atwe kete bato nche wo se ihunu yanka ye pameka mfa na aye too late na mo man ni nipa bi aka to mo so mo man no bamu o no de anopa ntimi nipa no nka nipa bi aka nsem agu mo so na mo anhwe yi mbaba nipa ko no okodibem ntene so no mo hwe di yi ya okasa ya sana Kwame ebewura mu yi no o Ghana no eju o ye sure say o ye NDC ni
NDC pa
any onim NDC wo so enye NDC person na asemo ya di 8 months di ye no atubu gas hwan wo di 4.5 minutes edi ebuai so asemo ya be mo magana fo nyina edi nyakopon ase so om ka so wo ne be yesa reset no da edi saa we mu nyina eba obi so betima challenge mo say enye no kre enti ka no a ye fa dantwie eni mponko no eni aso no the kofa abronye keteketi and also now research na inyamai enipa a womba ye esi ye meli wo mo a wo mo edi sika kese court entom so sika kese e bi si Canada so obi eniewu bi nya hwe onye ade bi edi ewu na yesi ye ko bele no a eno so enya sabriye mu na omo sa enya bae fa enipa betimi a challenge mo say sa you know sit no the mo sanka kra no a mu ye okay enti enam ka se o no mo nkoko e wo apatra na say kitab school boys ho so minim Bible mu odifo bi a e board pass on for me Israel for odu Israel for man no hase na ojwa wo mo bia nipa bi a mo kasa no mo bo si wo na so no wo mo wo atemi say okay enimguase fata okariba wo mo hwa no da bi aseme de yenkogua ma enimu ase enti nipa ni ati o nipa ni ati tibu nkasa we say na we say ba ye di na research neba na mo yare e ba ma wiase nyina obi ehunu ma nipa wu ye ma economy say yakwaro mo ko am say Ghana nko ade e yakofo ade ne ba obia na asa economy no na nse yate petrol so the whole world no mo kan no kra che Ghana for say e wa market na abafo wo dey for so for ase bo say Supreme Court abua Musa de bomb of say and I reset no and I adwuma and I pay the ebinya we afi the ebinya we there be mama nyesa
okay
mama nyesa mama judges no for for monthly enye mo na mo ye gbede enye mo na mbete judges do bonye judges no obako school obudu de oboye no obuti de oboye ase it is omo judge asem mo ma MPP and NDC no mama ye fa ye adwene kwesem o ye tina omo ye say ye ne say na ye say no e ba sa no emwa they say the mo kan obi so betwa transe won so challenge mo e kon bebre so va be that's why
akware video do no hello
good morning Valentine
right let's say
Adam na also
boko yenti wono pay
you the radio sick na anopay member yuko ene adwuma pa
okay
so for akwa David a owie sisi a na yekwa me pekam obrempon ohine kase na say mitia no yie papa mitia your brother Joe eja to for the man boga ye nana kwame terms made ye nua ma no obaya nana abba dickness papa bi ene dache hemanom mitio mu nyina ne anuanom adofo nyina ma mesewa
okay
mitio mu nyina Valentine
yeah
many kwame pekam eya adwene say obetumi make that statement say judge no a odi sa pandai case no oye NDC judge
anja wunim no
minim no na minim say obura mahama ba yo say oye research yi oni ne NDC for or say a judge for owura Akufo-Addo appointed judge into no so be yi ne NDC judge
mahama kan na wuke
ama obepamos chief justice and also a judge for bi begu mu ebini de akodi abronye case o to me be catch here say animal farm some animals are important than others no owura fi ho ana
Jokasa na jeso NDC ni.
Yes.
Okay.
Na say NDC judge mahama na yi or appointed no.
Na cha wo appointed, wo time wo appointed obi na onye na nipa ne nye NDC ni na NPP ni na wo appointed. You appointed the person na no be can. So what you need to do is correct the person say in Kenya so kasa because judges have their integrity and one the prominence what the young juma into one koyama you can accuse the judge but don't marginalize him say or this particular party because President Akufo-Addo one can say or the MPP for and Mama Kaya
honestly
and correcting say the you know it's not right. That is not how to practice them. That's what you need to do. But you don't also say, because when you say it now, what you say will be used against you one day. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, catch the one that wants someone super bonny, will super bonny no.
Tell them.
What did it take Ghana? Hono, omode say mine, and on the year ka ama omati asi.
And you.
So now Valentine.
Yeah.
See what it?
For them.
Say Owura Ekufuado ebe free hono. Otumi eja $8 billion into Ghana's reserve. Na one Baumia abayi etumi ja gold of 38,000 cubic pounds. Na gold yi eguho efri Kwame Nkrumah breso obi antumi nye bida. Wa be tumi abo adwuma sei edisika ebo Ghana ho ban efo ye daachin asembinti. Owura Mahama ne NDC fui ba ye won edi hwintem gold no akamu kota. Sika no so asa. Won di sika ne ye den. Yehu impuntu dwuma bia ekoso o man no mu. Bibia nkoso omusi ye kan say ya titi petrol so deben Ghana ye anano menua ba ya se ne me video bia ewura ayi Peace FM fo yi ana omobo adawuro ma ayi NDC fo yi akwasi aboade ne nua kwabrama afo no ode ade bia kata ne nim no Magdari ampa na ewura yi ebisa won se musi ya tete niama so na niama na ya tete so we hia na ehwa kwabrama afo se tomatoes ana osi onko dwomo no the experience awakwa akotunie afa kwabrama afo se ayi owura president no ne appointees ne de na abosom so ya de na ekọ ya anya nkyere ya de na ekọ akutruwa ya de na ekọ hehe
kwabama anope mi ba mitie no ose mu
ekoso
tie kwabama anope mi ba mitie no ose mu ye vindictive na mo no sanko amamu ana mu di nko
kwabama fo mo no so typical of Valentine
ose mu ye vindictive Aja mugike bi kire no nte oti ontusu kike bi akire mo
o tie me anopai dia ene me ka che se ade na ode adwira na nimu no onyi free ho na ye nyina ye nim se oye NDC ni typical oye adwuma ma Owura Ibrahim ne brother president asa ne concern no this year bebrebe no onja die no ka no kure kakra kwabramafo
obeti
radio ade wati so no esododo ama no
yadasi pa Fred yamin shira obuso for yenti oni yanko
Valentine
yeah
uteming
yeti unkapa
yo medase ma menchia na menchia wetiefo na me eda ye president John Dramani Mahama ase na senia wa oni no nemre bia me bompa e ma ne se na nanom enkoso ambo ne ho ban na onhira no nze nsema aba Ghana se aban papa aba yenti bi sem yenti saasem ni poda aban abako so nsamre na mamu papa odi abanti enjuma aba Ghana fo ano ne se aban papa aba ide da nanom ase na Valentine on se sa Bandai ruling nearby and earlier make us say it lacks wisdom. Make us say it lacks wisdom. So emotional omunti sometimes I na can say ye bedwuma die so ye adwen kase na eba. Ye mpatem didie unless you didi atem a na ye ma umuaye a se fata wo. Ye mpe atem didie ye di adwen kase na eba hot in the morning also. Enti ye beda Supreme Court as say ometimi a manifest ya training the reality of the case say we don't need a rerun in hereby election any rerun of the election anymore in the better court now see once the justice here nkasa wa ba ye bafuboni no utie ne vet na oka the transformation now or the judiciary no and to say your justice system is gradually being reset. The president has this agenda, reset agenda now they are tuning in. In fact, it is being enumerated all institutions across all the institutions. Now quickly answer Mekono. Valentine. You see digitization, Abababe clear ghost names. Many Okasa summary gift your worry of national service or the Insamadin Asha Abai Akitu and Humim. Summary, ye walk Ojida courts. Ye hwɛ nsɛm. Enti mentias yɛ sɛ ɔbɛka sɛ Baumia de Ghana card ababe clear Insamadin afi aban Akitu and Humum. Womreko ono ana pointi gift your worry. Edin Saman AB Gug aban Akitu and Humum. Enti mentias yɛ. Na say o de JB ba be Ghana fo ani so enkonko wie kyerɛ no na wankasa wo nkrɔfo no na ɛfa so bɔ ma ne krɔ no and that is the lies we are saying say we've had enough from Baumia. He is not a credible person. You can link any achievement to him. There is nothing that he has achieved as a vice president. Okay. He did very terribly in terms of economy. So say he is going to rescue Ghana's economy. In the end, he ran us into a critical ditch. And they are too forced in John Mahama and airborne body or more Ghana economy. And they Ghana economy sa edia kotinia ye Ghana di don't come and mislead us. Wow, me that say Valentine.
All right, bye into you.
Good morning, ma.
Morning, let's say.
Yanko pa adumo na so e. Yo ya tia di kamfo nyina Kwame Nana Kwame nso na mkwaso bank Joe Fred. Na misa ya meme nyina wantu di na facha mi na mi remfi mi nwa be meli obemposo ya tia kwa David munyina. Mama fefo di Sister Badachi mana na me mam se wan timageni ne mo amoka ho himana na munyina ya tia mo eva. E barre di su a immediate na emu be di atemu a u barre di so atem di adi ka ne ba ye ne say what they say what say the cry you see as me refi me kaya meka political Valentine political was it political what cry Valentine collective wa some aboka ya no Nansani ne ya wo sa be gina asu asema abeka ye ne say economic medras when in atem didie wo mo wo abosomfo na wo sum wo mu no wo be use medras ma wo bi a atem didie wo when you are talking listen to yourself ye mom na abedi atema ye be ma muaye jiso wa bokachire na ade asoa because red we ni enye wo na chechire ye enti ya papenti na free Finland ho abegan ebesika semuso a wudwane na buju a wo pia aba abekan free ni ma asema kire ye be ma wo no nkosam emu aye ye na wase ye kasa asem ni kiro awaja na chidi ni enko ame call me ni mo no reset bi baso a ye papa enka jo mama enim guase ento no e ma ni nuanom ntafo entu nkotena Burkina Faso eni Mali enkoye nkoa eni nyanka embo tent eni dem mankrofo amfansuo emo eni eyi intolerance enjale akura ni nsuo mu nya bi ntwitwi wo mose we ne research papa na John mama akọ America akọji amanfrafo awudifo abegu Ghana bagdo aju hu sika die aye pizza billboard akoto ho $7 million nyansa ni be na be support saadi
billboard ba ku $7 million na oba ukoti we
$7,000 mano na phone be bia me ka 7,000 mano na phone
oba nti ase unyaka
o say
unyaka
minyaika
ade
na ade nya no kore ade nti na minyaika
ya no ka
so was the research what is the research and a research papa no so ne yeso ye ka kire mo no so we ne research papa na nananom ne nyankopɔ bɔ no ho ban ne de ene nka ye bedi nananom ho ya abosomfo bɔ mama ho ban so won fa ye sika ense dollar mu 31.8 billion and now tons. 31.1 tons now. You pegu her as a goat to know. What me do half? I could $7 mu. Amagana. Coco cramming to me yes again. Na no man to me papa you say. What was someone I walk and on and I was an animal some fool before. I won't good your mamma anymore. More na walk on. More than I will send an unknown any your mamma, ni yanku pub before. More good anymore some more. Research papa ne say. I see a dun catch ya. Echo court. One more abijina ho 2020. War pet general chairman. Or better say, Yako court, toilet paper crana being crying. Acquire what you are now, Quadavi Bibusa said to where I end this in me, papa. I was researching tea. And I some of the Anocredano judges and a Supreme Court to the Ato and Nuntino a reset. Now, who court? Who crash cement paper? Who crash toilet paper? I'm a macquarie, said Katiana Numasamo. Tatuchi Kata Kata was away the Yokoguya one moase. And you're just young set time. I see a Dukatia become Nukre. And to quiet and Anka judges on Sabi. Woman generated the ball as into me and this is what we were born out of violence. It's about violence, my more with dear. You come judges, 3 judges, you were history, you better remind them all. One woman, somebody I catch them. Said the end is near what peace he said. Dear, I'm penning for Biaki country, almost back a catcher. One woman, some Amoka and the catch him. Now we end this for my difficulty. Now, moon crack toilet paper, moon evidence, no, near Tama Basabonye, and Tiantama, Mamo, and Intino, more so, judges needing, you know. Wait. And people for Comucra won't be so dear Ramono. Anna said your crime what they say, you back in your bed. No, Miss, I listen to judge an idiot. What's your uncle on a fofro? But Supreme Court to your car, honey, dear. You cry your baby, a French mono. What's the same? He said, why and why? Why did you have a way reset? When a reset, Papa. Okay. Now, the air can say, and that. Sir, and this was say, well, we have a cassia, fake, penny for now, what with the book, and Kwan and Antifian Sanka Hono. I bet I say you fake, I can some who, and to more recorders are. Omo Baba, Yanfa Omo Crack, yet the best ya womo, now ya will yafla with dear Mumpono, and now what me by your president, a bear with dear one, ya were black bet, what me by your president. What promise you go quite clear 6,000 Ghana cedis. More to me and two even 500 Ghana cedis. See, can a man to Musu and to Mintia. Are you go away? What now coming, young man? A cocoon will be, I say I won't pass it. Would you be better focus radio car say? Ya reminding me pan 1 week in Tiana and I had Papa will be cast some now you could cook near. Who's yes, your answer and I will genetic. But you to me and to one family will be.
Yeah, that's a power by answer, and in let's hear you.
Hello, Val.
Yeah.
I love the music that you play every morning.
Which music?
And the music goes to the my own people, NPP. They have to repent. Oh yeah, the music is going for them. Okay. I'm telling you, because the way manner they become very heated, like a wounded tiger on the air. Mm-hmm. It looks so strange, as if they are fighting somebody. Oh my God, NPP. Oh my God. You see, they are using some kind of hatred and jealousy and to come on air. It is not good. Look, we are working. Yesterday, the Minister for House, Works and Housing, he went to the press release, and he told everybody that the coastal protection, the work on coastal protection, sea defense in Elimina and Dansuma is almost completed. So they are saying, we are for the people, because we select the men from the people. And the drainage system have been improved in Accra. So if you build your house to cover the water, the drainage, you're going to demolish it. Okay. It says let me see. It's a preliminary engagement. You see, they try to help the those who, don't have money to pay, MPP started. If you work with the government institution and you don't have money to pay, the government will help you. NDC started, MPP started with 2,701. And we have added more, it becomes 4,732. So you don't like this one, what do you like? You don't like this one. Let me move quickly to the road. You know me, I like roads. Look, we are nationalistic. We don't discriminate. No. We for everybody. That is how the court ruling went. The court ruling. He said, okay, if the other one, if the High Court is NDC, we move it to a higher level. The higher level says, no more, second round, no more round. We're not going to do anything. So you see how disciplined we are. This is Abam Papa, NDC. Valentine. Yeah. We don't discriminate. Oil and mineral money is what we're using it to build a road. Okay. All right. And the Greenfield project, the expressway, Valentine, is coming to be.
And this guy said, are you AI? You know whether you are AI because the way you speak.
I heard it. I love it. I love too much.
Like AI. Jeffrey.
Valentine, yes. I love too much. Valentine, you see the Kumasi, Accra Kumasi Expressway. It's going to pay for itself because when you are in a hurry, you have to pay. You have to pay money. We call it. We call it digital tooling. Okay. You have to pay before you use it. So very soon, if we use it, it will bring funds into to be used for the road coffers. Road maintenance front trust fund.
Need the AI. Thank you.
Finally, let me give this. If you use a strong axle that is to spoil our roads. If you are here, you have these articulators loading from Tema to the north or to the center belt. If it's more than the appropriate weight, before they charge them 5,000 Ghana cedis. Now you're going to bring it to Parliament and you're going to pay 50,000. If you are not able to pay that money, Valentine, we're going to auction your product and put it in the road maintenance trust fund. Okay. Yeah. So finally, I want Nana Emisa to know that Article 35.7 says everything that you come to meet that the government country's money has been used. The nation money has been used. You have to continue. All right. So that is the reason why we're going according to the Constitution. Okay. So we are going to continue everything that the NPP put with our resources. We're going to make it complete. All right. Hallelujah. Clap for me. Hallelujah.
Me, you,
Yo, Valentine. I mean, Chawa no pena chia, Madam Ella, and Dr. Obaya, Mami Dickney. They were fascinating. Also for David and Union Asset. Nearby, if he and run a year and I really nearby. And for you, I so many. I feel now, this year, respecting as you are yet,
but baby, now, so.
Okay.
Most of them, they are not happy with the ruling, you know.
Now, when you're happy, I was ship work. When you're happy, near mouth, matches in United Kubu from Washington. Somewhere you want them one. I took force in the buy, and then you could go abandon the wall. I don't know what would the appeal when we appeal.
Oh, you need.
And to research in a more kind of home pass on it. Child research, Yamato Jamu can home pass on it. Now, case you crowd more year, a quiet for one. So, you know, different thing.
Judge Baku,
he was presiding over the case. He was presiding over the case, and he dissented. Wamai says, "See, Baku, you want to take you over as the next chief justice." The eyes are watching. In a clear sense, the ruling represents a clear defeat for Attorney General. This broadening disclosure obligation through review. Attaching at the end.
Yeah,
it was also 6-1.
6-1, yeah.
So we want to know this thing.
And
you only calling it on the thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Know, it tells you a lot of things.
I know the dissenting there. Who dissent here? That does not merit the issue. Say we need.
Oh, say yes. Yeah. More reporting on the ban. We are waiting to read.
Now if we read it,
yeah, no, back. I can't send it direct.
I tell back we are okay. You only the Colin this no can for no me boy.
Yeah, no.
So that's how the disparities goes. Until there, don't read meaning into it. Just.
And like I said, who poor man who hold man, who pursue a quiet rerun, Pandai. And you only get one of all men and Edward crew. Say yes, supposed to be rerun.
What the fancy your only evolution and the
that's what I'm saying. That because he's in the same line with the judge. Ebenezer Branch Brew. How did Tamale case, only in the same scale. Now, Onipa will say, he's waiting to become a Chief Justice in future. I start watching.
So, who are Chief Justice now say? Assemble quarter. Who vote here back?
Oh, yes. Never do any of them play the horn.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, Pano.
Oh, what's the president not to go and get
the so Naza Obano on your Chief Justice, obviously, that horn.
Oh, and you think you should be a mara, no, a film book or no.
No, wouldn't be then one.
And you must have making an answer. Nobody be no, Sana Bay. Or Cabrania Begina radio ever cassette. But we are buying on your free nothing on your BBR. Now, on almost Casatana, sometimes you stand afar and examine what is at the back of their mind. Because, Papa, and Yama, why you were Ghana, Vice President, Dia, and ye be that. Ubo drones, he being but the honor device. Ubo Agenda 111, honor device. Over Ghana card, on over ensure Ghana card is here. A time will come, no Ghana card, no transaction. And it's true. No Ghana card, no transaction. On one never can say. By the time when people be here, not Ghana need or bank account. No more straight. And then if I get our banking, reduce from 37.8% to 8.9%. Because almost canning in our way, Momo wallet. Oh, then allow can almost just you. And no, we call it soft infrastructure. So won't just here unless you go back and learn and examine your brains and learn very well. Because so won't think about me last year. None of you modern world now, you are not abreast with what is going on in the world right now. Because in this era of fourth industrial revolution, if you don't digitize your economy, you may not have any economy left.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Now we won't just get someone who can see future, who can see far. Now who don't know what I say? You need to about on your Bibia. Chemi president or baby president will Ghana Honoma. Yabo president needing the vice president to crack in Hoda. Maybe I'm a good Baumia, a good Baumia, and it's not in Papla. I'm a dear, or no, I've been born anyone in Trimutino, one vice president to cry. Because when you go to Quamparana vice president, I take you over. Because of not being born anyone in Trim, and that's why. What can why?
Oh, now we can now the number bread and coffee can with the Musu sauce. Hello. Hello. Okay. Any name sa won't make 0790844338. Na ye mai musu enche bia be mai musu. Software champon enche or the nyamsem no be brain anope 0790844338 na onso do adwenkyere aba Nti yentie tew na yenko enim anope hot and outie yentie tew na yenko enim.
That's right. And to me, the doctor Mahmoud by me a sin chain. No man analyzing aspirants or no more contest now, especially among MPs. Our marginal baby, I mean, at Thomas Waba, in year Papa Quabre Japan sin chain. So far, the year 2016, my power no near opposition. Honorable Canadian Japan, for instance, now you're MP or contest in 2016. He won 62% in parliamentary elections or as in central. On one case, I did free education by Ghana for the 2 months of my papa. The votes drop from 62% to 57%. On one case, 2016. Yeah, my power near free education, 62, about free education by about 57.
Let's say,
Mogo, who's the way? You didn't you want to pay?
Okay. Let me see. Your friend said, about my veteran, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, on one or say to Mama. What did they make because Senana a lay cano. Your friend said, soft infrastructure. Oh, I don't know, you say, ADA. What you say?
Okay.
Aha. Now, and I'm saying, a friend say, amount for hatred near the other. And then amount for Biadina, a nano essence, but on one of them. Oh, my way there. My attack pine to know. Yes,
why? That's a Joe Sudian. Hello.
Hello.
Bajon there.
Anaya only.
Anaya you.
The Masipa ne anope. MPP for Abana Yabetun Saturday no was an American.
Okay, you ain't you.
Your best says Amoma Asumbi Ajubremra. Na anyesa party no ye be collapsing. And I say it be good to Amoma Asumbi. Okay. Said ye Omamufone per Canada Japan, young Fanimra. Well, me are nice, but young for Canada Japan.
Okay.
This time around with dear Drono, a year beyond dear Nipebia. Yame etimide neba.
Okay.
Intino se si ay best Baumia. On the onion and check a crowd, on the waiting as a baby. Back in Japan, Krakoba, while waiting as a baby. See, I don't see dear grow. Back in Japan, mono, a Koyaba Sabasania, the idea party, no Niguana, na airban, and your best say. Ubi am fan support.
I don't know, ono winia edebe sabasaba change about one more conti.
Somewhere ground so corner van.
Chano ya delegate
no be abomutimu po. Say a fair dia obi a UK man for your fair. The problem be party mu.
Obi enu obi obi a. About one.
Entina yes grounds no ye tie grounds.
Anti won ko to no kama.
Obi enu obi a. Entina make us your best friend. Say mama pepe emra na sumdwe emra. The party na ko collapse.
Dabiti. Oh, MPP ni a untumi nka so party be collapse. Politics na moye. Oko about elections. Me say me wa me ko contest election. Na se me lusu a na majatu na afei. The SME na maye. Say infractions be ba. Aha, ba men ka say ba wo men ka say wo lusu a. Ana bi because of party
be me say yenya ni fair.
Mamu kaka sanse
na obia
politics there. Dabiti but don't use the word say Bibegu. You know,
no. Separate Amadia. I know the embedded.
Now who fair amba? And one say well, Lusu. What can you do?
No. And the entity go happy.
And now what ya? Who me know what ya? Maza tiu. Who me know what ya? Yeah, Bani and Tubi. One I got to know. Into who director almost or candidate. You have every right. But don't say BBC or party begu ana bibi. And don't say and I as a papa na okay. Any day mama kasa I about to who are we need now office because the authorities no or mommy we ma bibi no metwem. Nti munjai sa kasa no. What's up yenti oni anko?
Hello, good morning, Valentine.
Nana yenti wana pe.
Yeah, okay, me chair with us say
family. Your time na so na.
Yeah, my sisters, me boom, Massima, me wafa, me chamunya, no beauty, me cousin friend, Massimunya. Send a man for Eddie Cambecan, something for Ghana.gov, and ne be ho. I don't know, obey introduce here. Aha, send a UK says, nay, debut what.gov. UK no our friend then as I say akwa mu ye no one login as well Dr. Baumia na the boy anka omu gusu wo ho anka sesi akwa yi gusu omu kwa mu start here na omu di omu connect driver's license ne SNIT ne pensions ne bibi ne NHIS omu connect ni nia omu gusu sesi UK so we the same thing they say all the government accounts ni nia will be on one side so at inti sana make medical for ababeka no saa na eko na say MPP for omu be cheat omu be wie am baby mu anka omu anwie NDC party the incompetent Mr. Mahama ni NDC
ni wie mu kra de
oh come on
enya papa because I
about yes MPP party papa the papa for party WhatsApp party omuni our men our men omutimi edi yenko yenim omuna mobile operability omuna omutimi di buy na ebi no ho they inherited what friend the banking system collapse and mobile be fire edi yenko ta yenim no mobile interoperability so say me say ni kasa also omu the toll gate beti sa express road ni so mebwa na say aban me against toll booths won say na me because aban di sika na be ye into otumi ye no raise sika no aksan kwesi another express one wo north and now baby won say na me na west Sani ye bobra no into obi the mobile interoperability ba na so what say abrochre na wo ba catch dedicate Ghana for say momo nji 11 ni nema santuma time am supposed musumu be solve dum so man ka say mo de D levy ba na mo de I support energy sector. So say na meche na sad ko 11 mpo e bia na me kwafa asema mo din kan be kan na mo some the be support education any roads ni all the other infrastructure na command here adin ya didi ye hu sika na area ye de abonman no amampo asese ye tinhin omo mesika kogu nkofo bi mu kotokom na omo kogina street mama veye vo na mu so sese so what I say ayaban ye wo Ghana dima and na ye better infrastructure and na say we are developing and na say ye koyenim nti abana omo koto ni ye semara delegates ye to abani bi good better best candidate and only Dr. Baumia number 3 mon konkotso man na Ghana nkonim Valentine me da se baba
da se pa na nso de nti enko sofo a champion na onfa nyam sembre eno anu no isi abato ni nti no bia e wa bia ne campaign ochina campaign ni ho nde last day on be campaign nti omoto abani wi a na afei ye hu dia bebia be kona nyame ya adum next week na ya to
aso obebo modern ado ho ama Kristo hallelujah the entire so de ma ohuma